you better look it up. It's on the second page, the obituary column. It won't take you too long to read it, because he only rated about 20 lines. Just enough to quote his birthplace, age, relatives, and where he'll be buried. I'm not going to the funeral. I'm afraid I'd just stand there and bawl like a 10-year-old boy. I cried tears of sorrow for him, tears of anger because of you. I want to go to the funeral. I want to go. Maybe you would do you good. You go and look at him. Look at his sparse white hair. No, his wholly wrinkled face. His sparse white hair. Grim visage that you, the funeral director, won't be able to soften. You go to his funeral. You go, and I hope that you have a miserable time. I hope that every minute of it is agony for you. I hope you feel like a heel. That's what you should feel like. Like a worn down, beat up piece of rubber. Practically worthless. There's 1,000 words boiling up inside me, aching to be written, crying out in a denunciation of you, smoldering at that smirk of a smile on your face. I will write them up, as I want this printed. With those words, it would never be printed. I want you to read this. I've got to say something about it. I've got to release some of this pressure that's been building up inside me. I've got to tell you brutally but honestly about Fred Brown. That was his obituary in the paper last night. Didn't know me? You might have guessed. What would you be caring about an 80-year-old man? If you're a new Buick or a telephone number for a good-looking girl, you'd be interested. Not Fred Brown. No, I don't suppose you knew he existed. When you knew you existed. Oh, well, you know it. Yes, that's a pitiful part of it. He knew about you. I suppose you've forgotten about the last night at the fall revival readings at the Oakridge Church. Let me refresh your memory. You were there. I suppose your folks made you come. Anyway, you were there. All of you who sent your ones in the back. We came in late, Fred Brown and I. We sat right behind you. And it was the first time Fred ever came to our church. It was the last time, too. 100 times before, I had invited him to church. It was always him. He was never interested. He never displayed any concern for the things of God until that evening that he called me over to his front porch and asked if he could go to church with me that night. Never thought I'd hear Fred Brown ask me to take him to church. I had heard too many blunt refusals from him to anticipate such. Something was after Fred that day. I believe it was God. I believe he felt in me that day which he had never felt before. One that he may never feel again. Of course I took him. I took him to church and he sat behind you. That was a mistake, wasn't it? Yes, but the church was crowded and we were late. There was no other place to sit. Maybe you should have gone home. Now it all seems like a horrible dream. How could you do it? How could you sit there and act like that in the house of God? Doesn't church mean anything to you? The irreverence you displayed during that sermon offset anything the preacher could say. Half the time, we couldn't even hear him because of your talking. You did everything you could to attract attention, to amuse yourselves, or to feign look of horror from the row of girls across the aisle. And Dave, do you remember when I laid my hand on your shoulder and asked if you boys couldn't be quieter? Do you remember what you answered? I remember. You turned around and said, "Why don't you keep your mouth shut and mind your own business?" Yes. Those were the words you said. Exactly to me. It showed such careful upbringing, such respect for your elders. You thought that was such a cute answer. It really tickled you. It told me off. It was Maybe you remember a little about it now. Maybe you don't. Maybe there are so many church evils like that in your life that it's impossible to single out a specific one. I'd like to tell you what happened afterward. I took Fred home. Before he got out of the car to go in, I talked with him. I asked him if I'm going to help him. Help him to make a decision for Christ that night. He laughed at me. He said that Christ and the church had nothing to offer him except entertainment. He said that's all he had seen and heard that night. He said the thank you bells were delightful evening. Fred can be pretty sarcastic at times. When I tried to press him, he asked about you. He wanted to know if you were Christians. I didn't answer him. I didn't know what to say. He just sat there and laughed at me. He laughed until I flushed with shame. I got out and helped him onto the porch. And he said goodnight. It was like saying goodbye. Well, his funeral's tomorrow. Burial is at 2:30 at Rice Cemetery. You go. All of you go. All 8 of you. Take a good look at the plain box. It's got the earthly remains of Fred Brown in it. When they throw the clouds of earth in, when they seal up that priceless grave, you think of that night in Oak Ridge. I hope that recalling your miserable actions that night will leave your mind like acid on naked flesh. Maybe that will do some good. Nothing else ever has. It's been going on like this for the last 5 years. Nothing has ever touched you. Not the pleas of your parents, the prayers of the church, I'm sorry, I'm crying, or the prodding of the Spirit. You've had nerve for everything else. Have you nerve enough to go to Fred Brown's funeral? Have you got the nerve to stand there at his grave and remember that night in Oak Ridge? I suppose I wasted my time. This is something else for you to laugh at. Something for the whole row of you to chuckle over as you recognize yourselves. Is it rage or pity I feel for you? I don't know. Sometimes I'm just a little ashamed to be a member of this church, of which you are members.